Hello and welcome everybody to another Aetherdrift Drift. I'm Paul Cheon and today we are sitting at rank number 161. So the climb continues, and let me tell you, I have been having a lot of fun in this format. The games go long, the games are complicated, and I just love games like that, where like every little decision matters, and every little incremental value you get out of your cards also matters, rather. So let's hop into another draft here and see if we can cut this down to close to the double digits. Now, before I head into this draft, just wanted to say that this video is brought to you by TCGplayer.com. Go to TCGplayer.com if you need to pick up some singles or sealed products. So let's say you need a couple of Aetherdrift cards or any other cards for that matter to round out your commander decks, modern decks, or standard decks. Make sure you check out TCGplayer.com and click that affiliate link in the description below before making any purchases. Additionally, check out heavyplay.com for premium Magic the Gathering supplies and accessories. If you're on the market for some really high quality deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, life pads, and more, heavyplay.com is the place to go. heavyplay.com/paulcheon will get you 10% off your first order. Additionally, they're going to be at MagicCon Chicago. So if you're going to be there, swing by the booth, say hi, tell them Paul sent you, and you should get 10% off your order in person as well. Okie dokes. Let's hop in. Oh, wow. What the hell? I opened 3 rares. What? This is insane. Well, it's not going to be Captain Howler. It's one of the green rares. Gallon Strike is a good removal spell. Transit Mage is a really good uncommon. This is a bloated pack. Bounce Off is good. The really big problem here, and it's fine, but basically I'm going to get no green in pack 2. Because whatever I pass, the next person is going to take. And, wow, I actually don't know what to take. I think it's the Lumbering Wagon. I have lost to this card way more than I've lost to Gonosaur Rex. This card is fantastic, without a doubt. I think both cards are very, very good. Oof. I think both cards are really, really good. And honestly, you cannot go wrong with either. But this costs 3 mana, and I have lost more games to the World Wagon than the Gonosaur Rex. The thing is, if you ever play this turn 3, and just crew it on the following turn, you just get such a big resource advantage while also just threatening to win the game right on the spot. I think it's really close, though. I just checked the win rates on it. They're basically neck and neck. We're looking at Lumbering World Wagon at a 66.1% games in hand win rate, with Gonosaur Rex being 65.6. So you really can go either direction. Here, we're going to take Afterburner Expert. We're going to try to not pass any more green cards, although we are here in the run over. So the person we're passing to is going to take a Gonosaur Rex and run over and be like, man, what is this chump Haumph doing? Why is he passing me these green cards? It's because I'm taking better ones. Also, 4 power? Cruise the World Wagon? Yes. Here we have Rise from the Wreck, which it's gone a little bit down. There's just a lot of ways to get things back from the graveyard, and this is pretty inconsistent. You need to be like super deep in the graveyard stuff to have this be good. There's a couple of good red removal spells here in Lightning Strike and Road Rage. I think I prefer the Road Rage because it has the potential to deal 3 or 4 damage. And there's also Engine Rat, which I do think I like more than the Archfiend and Black Green. I really don't like Red Green that much. This is a better card. I'll take the Road Rage, I guess. Oh my, why is this in the pack? Pick 1, pick 4. This is one of the best rares in the set. I mean, there's a lot of really good rares, but this is a very, very good card. I do not know why this is in the pack still. This might have been another 3 rare pack, but anyways, I guess I take it. Sita Varma, that is. Trip Up, Intimidation Tactics are all fine. But yeah, let's take the Sita Varma. I have been drafting a lot of blue-green, but I mean, what am I supposed to do when I see a Sita Varma in the pack? This card's awesome. And red seems to be drying up, which I'm totally happy with. Seeing a bunch of white cards here as well. Canyon Vaulter is decent, but I'm looking at Bounce Off versus Venom Sac Lagak. And given that I saw the Sita Varma, I'm just going to take the Bounce Off. This seems like more of a sign that blue is open. And I feel like I should prioritize good interaction. I already have 3 creatures. And in blue-green, there's a lot of good 2-drops to choose from, and I already have 1. So let's take Bounce Off here over the Lagak and see where this goes. Moving on here. Okay, well, this is actually, believe it or not, the best red common in the set. Kind of crazy, right? 5 mana for a 4/5 reach, discard a card, draw a card. 5 mana, 4/5 reach creature that loots is quite strong. But at the same time, seeing it this late doesn't necessarily mean that red is open, because I don't think a lot of people have necessarily caught on yet to the fact that the Gunner is a really, really good card. And given that I took the Sita Varma and Bounce Off, I think I'm more interested in just taking the Keen Buccaneer. Like, this card's good, but not like good enough where I'm just like super happy to splash it. And this is an exhaust card, which works really well with the Afterburner Expert. So let's take Keen Buccaneer here. And who am I kidding? I love some blue-green. I love some blue-green. So if I have an opportunity to take it, I will. Noting that there is a late Wreckage Wickerfolk, but this is like the first decent black card that we've seen. I'm just going to take a Huldrifter here. It's a fine top-end card just to get some value here. And no chance there's a Hazard of the Dunes still in the pack here. But there's a very high chance I'm going to put it in my deck. So very, very happy with that. Oh my gosh. Bounce Off, Engineer, and Thornwood Falls. Let's just take another Bounce Off here. I do like the Engineer. I could use another too, but I really love Bounce Off. And it's my only interactive spell right now. So I'll take it here for now. Guidelight Optimizer isn't particularly good unless I have a million ways to exhaust, but I guess I'll just take it here in case I need a 2-drop. I'll take the Bike, but I don't really love the Bike unless I'm splashing. And there is a world where I guess I can splash the red. It works well with the Road Rage. Don't really like Camera Launcher very much. We'll take the Tranquil Cove for another potential splash. And you know what? Pretty solid start here so far for a nice blue-green deck here. There is a third Bounce Off here, but 2 Bounce Offs is kind of the number that I'm really happy with. I like having 2, but any more than that just seems like it's something that I don't really care for. What was it? Oh, Skystreak Engineer? That's fine. There's a Gibrick Omnivore, but I actually like Molt Tender a lot, so I think I'm going to take it here. Blue-green is just a very mana-heavy deck, and this just gives you the mana that you need to be able to exhaust, and it's a 1-drop. It's excellent. It's just an excellent card in every deck. I know people, even myself included, when I first looked at this card, I'm like, oh, it's just like a bad Llanowar Elves. But Llanowar Elves is really, really good, and this is still quite nice. So let's take Molt Tender here as a mana card and see what we have in this pack. Oh, this pack is kind of weak. I don't really care too much for Diversion Unit. In fact, I actually think I like Spectral Interference more in blue-green. But the question is, do I like Spectral Interference more than something like a Tarion? I mean, blue-green's going to have a lot of big things anyways, and this is triple green. I have been really impressed with this card in blue-green, so I'm going to try to take this earlier than I normally would and see how it plays out. This has played out really, really well for me in blue-green decks. And I don't have that many 2-mana plays. All right, well here, we're taking the Scurryfoot. I actually have a newfound respect for Sabotage Strategist, but it's still not better than Stampeding Scurryfoot in my opinion. Just a nice cheap thing to play. Far Fortune also really good in Rakdos, of course, and if it wasn't for the Scurryfoot, I would take the Sabotage Strategist, but happy enough taking the Scurryfoot here. I'm surprised I'm still seeing green cards. Really happy about that. This is interesting. I have the choice between Transit Mage and Migrating Ketrodon. I just love the Ketrodon. Like, the first copy just seems invaluable in decks in this format. The cycling also really helps you keep sometimes some sketchier hands. Transit Mage into Huldrifter is a thing, but I'm just happier just having the Ketrodon in my deck, in all honesty. Here, we will take Pothole Mole, just a great 3-mana creature to play. 3 mana that just makes sure that you hit your land drops. It's probably the best 3-mana creature to play, honestly, in green. So let's go ahead and take that. Could use some 2-drops here. Skystreak Engineer would be nice here. There's a Night Market, but there's another Molt Tender. So let's try this again. Just make sure we have a bunch of cheap things. We're seeing all the bounce offs here, so which makes me kind of wish I took the Skystreak Engineer, but I would have taken stock up over bounce off here anyways. This is just an excellent way to gas back up. No reason to go into a third color, and as much as I like Tarion, I think Migrating Ketrodon is in fact better. It doesn't have triple green in the cost, it cycles early, and it just stabilizes you a lot better with the reach and the life gain. If I had a Fang Druid Summoner, I would definitely take the Tarion. Given my lack of interaction here, like I didn't get any trip-ups or anything like that, I guess I'll just take the bounce off here. That's a Guidelight Pathmaker as well, but I only have Huldrifter. I guess I have Lumbering Worldwagon too. That's actually interesting on the splash. But let's just take the bounce off. Here I'll take, wow, Grim Bauble and Pactol Terror, and wow, look at all these black cards still in the pack. I can't really take it here. I'll take the Imitate. I wonder if this card's playable. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Okay, I will take the Transit Mage. So here's a question. Do I play Transit Mage with just Hull Drifter? In fact, or do I even play the Hull Drifter? I'm not sure. If I get one more card to fetch with the Transit Mage, I'd definitely consider it. Here, I'll take the Kaelorna if I feel like I don't get enough 2-drops. I'm surprised that I didn't see a Skystreak Engineer, right? Or a Lagak or a Gibberic Omnivore. Any of those would have been nice to pick up at 2. I really, really need 2-drops. And here we opened a Bomb Red Rare in Draconautics Engineer. And honestly, we actually got a decent number of green cards in Pack 2, so I feel like Pack 3 is going to be really good for us. Thunderhead Gunner also good, but I just can't. I'm just going to be blue-green here for the most part. So I'm just going to, this is a really, really early Skystreak Engineer. But look, I just need 2-mana plays. The other option here is to take Broadside Barrage on a potential splash. Honestly, maybe that's something that I do. Like, I have a Road Rage. You know what? I do have double Molt Tender and a Lumbering World Wagon. Yeah, I changed my mind. I actually don't have removal. And I think the Broadside Barrage is a better splash than the Draconautics Engineer, because the Draconautics Engineer requires 2 red mana to actually be able to... Oftentimes, you want to be able to play it and make a dragon right away. And my deck needs interaction more than anything. So let's actually take the Broadside Barrage and see if we can make this work. But I still want to keep my red splash to a minimum, so I will take Pothole Mole. Noting that I can take Memory Guardian to search for the Transit Mage, but this card's not very good if you have 0 artifacts for affinity. So I don't really care about that, and I'd rather just play another Pothole Mole here. Very happy with that. Oh man, I've wanted to draft this card for so long. 1 mana for a 1/1 Brain Geyser, Exhaust. We have so many good ones. This is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna love taking the Mindspring Merfolk. Broodheart Engine, good. Guidelight Pathmaker, also pretty good. Keen Buccaneer, fine. But let's take the Mindspring Merfolk. And I did have a Veloheart Bike, which I can also consider playing if I really wanted to play a bunch of the red cards. Here, okay, I need to take a 2-drop. Let's take the Skystreak Engineer here. Honestly, I'll take more 2-drops if I see it. We'll take a Sabotage Strategist. Solid Creature. Oh, Oh! Okay, Transit Mage, come on down. We just found one of the best cards to search for with the Transit Mage in Spikeshell Harrier. I was looking at Ether Siphon and Pothole Mole, but now I'll just play, you know what? I'll just play Hull Drifter and the Harrier. And I am golden there. Very, very happy with that. Honestly, just with the number of playables I have, and I'm pretty happy playing all of them, it might be correct just to not even play the red here. There's Broken Wings and another Pothole Mole. I'll just take another mole. Can't go wrong with infinite moles. This deck doesn't really need Tarion, I don't think. I'll take the Broken Wings. I do like Tarion, but I just feel like I have enough big things. Oh, Skystreak. Wow, we actually need to cut a bunch of cards here. Like, I just love so many of the cards that I have here so far. This, like, it's like an embarrassment of riches, if you will. Another Bike. Yeah, don't need the red, probably. Or, I don't know. I mean, is this free? If I play 1 Mountain and a Wagon and double Molt Tender, that gives me 4 red sources? I've never had this many playables before. This is a lot. Also, this can be a 16-land deck, by the way. Honestly, playing this just seems like it's relatively free. And I want to play a very, very heavy green mana base, even though I have a lot of blue cards, because the Molt Tenders make me the mana that I need. And Molt Tenders plus Pothole Mole is also quite a nice combination. And don't really care for any of the cards here, and I don't really think I even need the Bike. Okay. $42 cards. How much exhaust do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Gotta cut 2 cards. I kind of like having some of this top end, and I really want to try out this Transit Mage package. I don't think Hull Drifter is like the best card, but having the Spikeshell Harrier plus Hull Drifter means that I can just have more ways to get value. And this format is all about trying to outvalue the opponent. I think I can probably shave one bounce off because I do still have 3 bounce spells here. And then maybe like 1 pothole mole. Like 3 is a lot. That's just like a lot of mana dork nonsense. And I want to just keep one of the Keen Buccaneers here as well. But look, 16 lands, 2 Molt Tenders, double Pothole Mole, and Lumbering Worldwagon with potentially 2 Cyclers on turn 2. And just tons of ways to just get action. I just feel like this is really, really nice. And then I have a little bit of interaction. Maybe I'm a little bit light there. But I just don't like the idea. Like you can just get flooded with bounce offs, especially because this isn't really a tempo deck. Bounce off is still good, but I just don't know. Like 3 is just the number that I'm not too comfortable playing unless I'm playing like a very, very tempo-oriented aggressive deck. But this deck's still really good, and let's see how it plays out. All right, now before round 1 starts, I just wanted to say that if you've been enjoying this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That's patreon.com/paulcheon. Shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for your support, as it truly does mean a lot, as it allows me to continue making all of this content. All right, gonna keep this. We have Mindspring Merfolk, Transit Mage, Hazard of the Dunes, and Migrating Ketrodon. So we have a 1-drop here. Although it doesn't really do anything for a while. But look, when it gets to the late game, bam. Value, value, value. Our opponent going Island, Island into Guidelight Optimizer. No attacks. Do I block? Probably not. Do I cycle this? Maybe. Oh my gosh, stop their Fabricator. Yeah, let's cycle this. My deck is so mana hungry. There's just so much to do with what I have in my hand that I just feel comfortable doing that. And then now, do I want to Transit Mage here and get Spikeshell Harrier right away? Yeah, it seems good. Because the thing is, if I draw a land, then I want to go Hazard of the Dunes into Spikeshell Harrier, right? And I want to just make sure that usually, just more often than not, you want to be able to play this right away. Because if I draw the Harrier, then this gets a lot worse, right? There's my Broadside Barrage. I also had a Broken Wings that I could have played. Yeah, this was tough. Maybe, yeah, it's like, perhaps I should have played a Broken Wings as well. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to go back. I don't know what I'm supposed to cut, but playing 1 Broken Wings also seems pretty good. I like the 2 bounce offs, but I feel like I should cut something. Alternatively, I could cut Transit Mage and Hull Drifter and play more interaction if I feel like I have enough value in my deck. Okay, so my opponent's playing a River Churn Monument deck. So the pressure is on here. I need to kill my opponent quickly. This card's actually pretty good. Better than I anticipated. So let's try to end this game here. They got the 08 as well. There's my red source. Oh my gosh. I do have some Pothole Moles in my deck, so that can still get me what I need. They have no more cards left. I mean, this is an incredible start, I will say. Man, this Monument's just gonna beat me. Like, I don't... I mean, I guess we can go for like a Sita Varma overrun situation here. Okay, milled a couple lands. Alright, so they have 6 lands. I found a Ketrodon. I feel like they just have like all the defenses set. Like, I just don't really have a good attack. They have an 08, a 4/4, and a 4/4 flyer. Like, what am I supposed to do? I gotta try to find lands here. Yeah, I'm just looting for lands right now. I do think I'm going to legitimately die to the monument, though. What's funny is without this would be like a fun and fun and interesting game. But like right now, it's just like I can't do anything. I have 9 cards in my graveyard. Oh my gosh. Wow. They're gonna deck me very, very soon. I mean, we're trying to go super wide. Like, I'm just trying to go super wide and kill them with the Seat of Arma. But the problem is this just doesn't pump things enough. I can turn everything into a 4/4. If I turn everything into a 5/5, that's still 50. That's still just not enough damage. Now they can mill me for 11. Earth Rumbler. Okay, that's fine because they don't have anything in their graveyard. And they don't actually have the mana to... So let's see. Oh, wow. So they can mill me for 2 and then exhaust me, right? Because I have 11 cards in my yard. I think I'm just dead. Which is kind of insane. Let me think here. What if I bounce Kaelorna? They have 3 blockers. And then 4 creatures get through. 4 creatures get through and I can give... +2/+2 to my whole team. So everything becomes a 4/4. 3 blocks. 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh my gosh, I'm so short. I'm just like a little bit short. Oh, that's really unfortunate. This is what I get for talking bad about this card. Yeah, I mean, the thing is the boards do get really stalled out, and the monument is like the card that kills people. They should target themselves too, because they have the Earth Rumbler. I really hope they don't activate the monument. Oh gosh, I gave this card an F, and I was so wrong. Yeah. Yep. Alright, let's make some adjustments here. Man, that feels bad. No, you know what? I did not have fun. Getting milled out is never fun. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, okay. I mean, look, this was a mistake in my deck building. Let's, yeah, I feel like I think I have enough to do here. And I feel like I just need more interaction. So let's play the Broken Wings. I don't like playing 2, though. I'll just play another Pothole Mole. Sure. It works with the Mole Tender. It works with the Mole Tender. And just make sure that I keep hitting my land drops for my exhaust cards. I just, you know, I have the Mind Spring creature too. Like, I just don't think I need Hull Drifter in this deck. Alright, well, I'll keep this. Oh, rank 10. Nice. We have turn 2 Seat of Arma. I guess I should have led with Island, but I don't imagine I'm going to be bouncing anything turn 1. Alright, that's good. We drew a 3-drop here in the Keen Buccaneer. Ooh, Momentum Breaker. Really nice answer to my turn 2 Seat of Arma. Keen Buccaneer for us. Black-White. Haven't seen too many great Black-White decks. Mostly because White's not particularly strong. Case in point, Lotus Guard Disciple. Alright, all the forests. You know, I did this because I was thinking I have Molt Tender to get me my second blue source. So I only have 6 blue sources, but we're not drawing the second blue sources a lot of the time. I mean, 6 blue sources with Double Molt Tender, 6 Islands, and Lumbering Worldwagon seems totally fine. Embalmed Descendant, sure. That card is very, very good. Did we hit a... Okay, no. Let's play the Mole. Let's hit an Island. Nope, we just hit the best card in our deck. Okay. I wanted to keep up Bounce Off, but maybe that's actually not correct. I don't know. Grim Javelineer. Okay. I'll take 3. Leonin Surveyor. Okay. Just gonna... I'm not gonna mess around with, like, trying to blow them out with Bounce Off. I'm just gonna start running out some Ketrodons, and if they kill this one, which they likely will, then, well, we have a backup here. That's a spin out. They don't really have other good attacks here, I will say. Lotus Guard Disciple, sure. Okay, we take this. But they're out of cards. I mean, they have a lot of things in play, but... And they have no cards in hand, so I'm just going to run out the Mindspring Merfolk here. And, you know, if they don't have anything else, like, this Ketrodon is going to do a lot of work, right? They have to top deck a removal spell or a trick for the Ketrodon. If they do, they do. But it's like, if they don't, then we're in a really good spot. So they're just doing this to surveil and draw a card, which, you know, I'm fine with. They also get to drain me for 1. But, like, they get to draw 1 card while I get to draw, like, a, you know, literally 5 cards. That card doesn't matter that much either. And I'm gonna... This is a tap effect. Do I wait on this and just play out the Mole here as well? All right, let's play the Mole. Okay. Ooh, let's get the red source here. And pass. If they kill this, I can still draw 3 cards. Oh, wow. That was a really good find. Interesting. Curious what they give Double Strike. This is actually really interesting what they do here. I see. Yeah, that is pretty annoying. Okay. All right, I'll take 6. Engine Rat? Oh my gosh. Am I going to get drained out here? It's certainly possible. I have to block this turn, I will say. And if they go for some crazy attack, I can just bounce off the Embalmed Descendant in response, and that would potentially blow them out. But what I need to find is the Broadside Barrage to kill Pride of the Road, so that this can stay around. 1 card in hand for the opponent. Maybe the Pothole Mole wasn't good. Okay, Pact Altar. Well, they don't get to drain me for more than that. Sure. Okay. That is an odd choice. Okay. So they are going for the all-in line here. I am curious, like, what they choose to do here. In their minds, they probably have me dead. And you know what? Honestly, I'm very close to dead. I'm going to need a lot to be able to turn this around. What got Double Strike? It's the Bulwark Ox. So I need to bounce the Ascendant. All right, so this has double strike. So let's go here. That's a 4-3. Okay, let's go here. Let's... Although I kind of want to kill Pride of the Road. But I don't know that I can. Because I just need to prevent damage from everywhere else. And I'm also interested in trading with the Engine Rat. So maybe this is the best way to go. Six. Let's bounce that. And all the trades happen. Alright, so we got rid of their Drainer, which is good. We have a decent board. We have a bounce effect. Sabotage Strategist is actually really nice. And... you know, honestly, we drew a million cards, but it wasn't even that good. But we do have... I mean, we have a million things we can play here, which is great. And because I have this in play, they can't really attack me. Oh, they can double strike, I guess? 2-2 flying double strike. Oh, no, there'll be 1-2 double strikes, right? So I can block one. Like, the thing is, I need to attack. I'm pretty sure. Is this the turn where I attack, though? That's the question. Because this does a good job of blocking. This plus this. So if they attack with one... Oh, they can only give one double strike. It'll be a 1-2 double strike, so this can block. Okay, yeah, so we can attack. The question is, do I want to attack with the pothole moles just to get in for 2 extra damage? No, they have decent attackers. All right. Yep. I mean, the Embalmed Descendant is very annoying, I will say. Okay? Is this whenever... Okay, it's any creature. Okay. So this is a 2-4 double striker. So I can just block with double mole. So they'll drain me for 1, but it'll die. Okay. Any broadside barrages? Glory Heath links. Yeah, I just need to kill the Embalmed Descendant somehow. Somehow, some way. I have 10 cards left. I have a bounce off remaining. Yeah, this card is super annoying. Okay. They're going to drain me here. Oh, I just realized something. No, that's excellent. I can bounce my own Ketrodon to gain life. Oh, maybe I should have attacked with the Ketrodon. How much is it? 7 mana? Wow, that's a lot. Okay, don't really want to play Molt Tender. I want to make this and keep up bounce off. If they make like a suicide attack, then basically I just bounce the Ascendant and kill everything. Is what would happen here. Yep, Glory Heath Lynx gets in. Sure. Yep. Okay, so this has double strike. I can still just block with this so this doesn't die. Or do I just kill it? No. Let's just block here. Killing this seems not bad, though. I don't see a way for them to like lose 2 of their creatures. Broadcast Rambler, okay. God, 2 life. They're at 23. I have 10 cards left. Okay. I'm at 2 life. Oh, this is something else. Attack. Okay. Okay. Hey, I'm just doing what I can here. Keep this in my hand in case I draw Broadside Barrage. I also have Stock Up. So I have a couple of good gas cards left in my deck, and literally the Ascendant's the only reason why they're still in this. And I'm happy to chump block here if they want to get aggressive here with the Broadcast Rambler. Like Molt Tender, you can go to the graveyard. And then I can just start attacking in the air. The Pride of the Road is annoying. Yeah, we have plenty of that. Okay, Hazard of the Dunes. Not bad. Maximum Overdrive? That was your draw? Uh-oh. Okay, fair enough. We still have plenty of blockers. I am at 5 life. They're at 21 still. Holy cow. Still just... Yeah, this is just such an odd game. And I mean, that's the issue with blue-green. Like, you have bounce, but I didn't get any runovers. So you really have to prioritize removal spells. Quag Feast, okay. Wow, these are some really good draws. We Mind Spring, then it's like they're grinding through our resources here. It's kind of nuts. Like, I have no good creatures anymore. Like, what happened? You know what I mean? So this is a double striking flyer, so I have to block that. And then I just have to trade with this, probably. So I need to do something like this. Now my question is, like, how am I actually going to kill my opponent? Right? Stock up? No! That's so bad. I have 7 cards left. I can't really attack. They can now double strike the Pride of the Road, so I need the Sky Streak Engineer back to block. Okay. $10. Okay. 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have no lands left in my deck. That was such a bad draw. I literally have no lands left in my deck. That's unreal. How all of these are spells. And I don't know if I have enough here to be able to kill my opponent. What an odd game. Yep. Block. All right, there we go. Same situation here. Okay. Wow. Let's see. 6-4. It would trade. Okay. Look, we have to get something going here, so let's do that. Oh, if anything, I can just chump. Oh my gosh, Streaking Oil Gorger off the top? Oh my gosh. I mean, I didn't play around a Haste Flyer. Oh, that sucks. Oh my gosh. They killed all of my reach creatures. That's really unfortunate. I mean, yeah, we drew some good cards there at the end, but we had a Broadside Barrage and a stock up that lets us find more cards. This is just like an absolutely absurd 0-2 start. You know what's funny about this is I think I can still trophy with this deck. I really do. I think this card is solid. This deck is solid, but you know that was like I Mind Springed and I still lost. That's nuts, right? All right, let's play the Scurryfoot here. We have Afterburner Expert as well. Let's attack. This thing hits so hard. If they have a removal spell, they probably just want to kill the Scurryfoot, right? Like if they have Broadside Barrage. Can you imagine if they played the Pyroclasm, though? The 2 damage to everything, the 3 mana? Man, I took... That Embalmed Descendant. Like, effects like that against the blue-green deck is just so strong, right? Just, I needed Flood the Engines or something, but I never saw one. Pace Setter Paragon. I want to be able to get value from this, like, when I can. So, I'm just going to pass. If their play is to, like, pass and activate this, that's going to be really bad for them. So, just making a 3-3 here at instant speed is pretty good. And then, next turn I can play the Mole and any number of these 1-drops. Adrenaline Jockey, sure. They might have a bounce off here. We'll see. Wow, I can just play like all 3 of these creatures. That's kind of nuts. Which is my plan, by the way. The thing is, they like both of these creatures, so it's really awkward for them because they want to be able to just like exhaust this, put a counter on this, and kind of go off. Okay, that's their plan. Sure. Did we hit a land? We sure did. That's good. Got a land, Merfolk, and Moltender. And we have a bounce off here, so really actually nice aggressive start here for us. 5 cards in hand with 5 lands in play for the opponent. Scrounging Skyray. Okay. And they can still put the counter here. I mean, I can attack with Afterburner Expert here and just force them to use it, right? They're at 8 life. They have a bunch of mana up. I don't know that I have lethal here. Like, I just have a bunch of dinky creatures. I think if I just Mind Spring Merfolk, I'm going to be in a really good spot. So why don't we go ahead and attack with Afterburner Expert? Because this becomes a 4-4. Like, the thing is, it's funny, is like, if they block with this... If they block with this, they, I can pump this and it trades. Okay, they're blocking with the Jockey. Are they going to cycle Howler's Heavy, maybe? I'm just happy to let this trade happen, to be honest, so it's up to them. Broadside Barrage. They take 4, though. Okay. And I have plenty of other... Oh, this is interesting, because if I pump this, then this dies. I'm just gonna draw 5 cards. Like, if I can't win after drawing all those cards, I don't deserve to win. Alright, so we have access to all kinds of mana. We need to just exhaust again, which currently we can't. But we're at 20, they're at 4. They have to be careful still about attacking me. I have double bounce off too. So if they attack me with this creature, they're going to be in a lot of trouble. They have 1 red up. They also did it. Yeah, okay. They're just like, this is too rough. I mean, they had a lot of the cards that you want in a blue-red deck. I just don't think blue-red is especially good. The Gunner is a good card, but it's a good card in any deck. All right. The comeback begins now. Let's go. All right, opponent on the play here. No green sources. I have 9 in my deck, but I think this is still a keep. I have Island, Mountain, 2-drop. And then if I draw any 3rd land, I can play the Barrage and Buccaneer. So I think I'm actually happy with this hand. Forest off the top would be golden, because then my Tender gets turned on. But if not, we can still play this game. Heck, I can even loot it away if I need to. I don't even know how I lost my first match. Like, what happened? Oh, that second match, that one I remember. The first one, how did I die? Oh my gosh. Okay. Thank you, Arena. You're helping me a little bit for once. Appreciate you. All right, we got some teamer. Oh, Road Rage? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Anyways, we still have 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and they mulliganed, so hopefully they have kind of a janky hand here. All right, well, I'm not going to give them value. Let's discard. Oh. Well, let's just discard Afterburner Expert, shall we? I was going to discard the Ketradon, but my deck has so much exhaust, I'm just going to get that thing back, right? Right. Definitely going to play the Mole here, just to keep hitting my land drops. We're pretty big favorite to find a land here. Got the land. Especially because we've only had 3 in play. So, good spot to be in. If I draw land number 5, I can Keen Buccaneer activate. This is actually kind of interesting. I'm not... I can play the stretch. I actually kind of just want to play another Mole, to be honest. Let's find more lands. All right, there's the green. Okay. I just want to be able to get to Ketradon. And if they have removal spells, like my creatures are all kind of bad. If they have a removal spell, they should kill my Engineer because I have Afterburner. Okay. That's fine. I have Afterburner Expert in my graveyard, though, so that's kind of odd to kill my Mole. Spike Shell Harrier. Okay. Is it during... I hope it's not during your turn. Okay. And it just happens, I think, no matter what. Yep. This card is ridiculous. Sure. If I hit a land, what do I do? Huh. As much as I love the Ketradon, like, my hand is great, and there's no guarantee that I'm going to draw the land. And even if I do, I just have so much to do with my mana. So let's just do this. Attack. Play Hazard of the Dunes. There's just, like, no real sweeper that I'm afraid of, I don't think, so. Is this like a bounce spell? Crash and burn? Sure. Like, this is a lethal attack. So they had a bunch of removal spells, but... And that's game. All right. I told you I like my deck. You know what I mean? Like, even like sometimes, you know, I start out bad. And I'm like, oh, what happened? You know what happened in the first one? It's just like, oh, I got milled out, right? Like, that was so random. Like, I should have played a Broken Wings, and that might have changed the thing. But like, that doesn't happen that often, and so it is what it is. Like, yeah, that's maybe a bad matchup because I'm trying to just like go to the long game and draw a bunch of cards, and playing against a deck with Millstone in it is pretty bad. The second one was really, really close, and I thought we had a reasonable shot of winning that one, but they drew the flyer, the hasty flyer off the top, which, you know, I'm just not going to assume that they're going to draw a haste flyer off the top when I don't know. And then, all right. Here I have 3 Forest, Mold Tender, double Pothole Mole. So lots of mana. And hopefully I can just find, you know, some big things to play here. Gonna mill myself here. Hopefully I mill a land, so it just increases the chances that the Pothole Mole will hit something. Haunted Hellride. Let's mill a card. There is the island. Perfect. I'm gonna play the mole. Get the island back. And I guess I'm gonna keep milling myself just because like I want to hit another land here if possible. Because I have another mole. I think it's better than getting in for the damage. Close though. Transit Mage. Okay. Well, they're going to get something great here. Probably Pactol Terror or Hull Breacher. Noting that the Haunted Hellride is actually very annoying just because it gets Death Touch. So I'm just going to take 4 here. I'm going to counter that Hull Drifter. All right, let's mill a card. Oh, Broadside Barrage. I would have liked to draw that one. Oh, well. Let's go Keen Buccaneer. Let's attack for 2. If they attack me with Haunted Hellride, do I block and loot? Or do I just keep up interference? I feel like I just want to keep up the interference and I take 4 again. But the thing is, like, there's no good blocks here, right? So I feel like I'm just kind of in trouble, and that's just, like, I just have to live with that. Okay, well, that is a good... I will counter that as well. Sure. They're still going to attack me for 4, probably. And I'm going to stock up and look for some answers here. Take 4. We racing? Unless I draw like an Afterburner Expert or something. Woo! That is some goodies. That is some goodies. Sita Varma's great. Lumbering Worldwagon's great. Broken Wings, I think, is a must. Just to make sure I have some interaction. And the World Wagon also seems ridiculous. Oh, gosh, this is all insane. Sita Varma could have also been good, but like I'm on the defensive, so it's not even that great. Let's exile that. Let's go get an island here. I don't have Broadside Barrage anymore. All right. They're 15. I don't think they're in a position to play Hull Drifter anymore. So that's good. And my deck just wants a bunch of mana. And I want to be able to attack with the World Wagon here. Looks like they might just kill the World Wagon. And that's the thing with the World Wagon. Like, you kill it, I still got to land. Right? There's just like infinite more things I can do. And they're playing an Esper Artifacts deck, so Broken Wings seems quite nice. Yeah, like this is... Are they just going to take a gazillion damage? They have 1 white mana available? I don't think you can do anything for 1 white. This has Crew 1, but it's a 3/3, so it can't really block the World Wagon either. Okay, let's see what we can do here. This has Crew 4. Now let's play the Mole to be able to crew the Lumbering World Wagon. I am getting kind of scared of decking myself, I will say. I don't know if playing the Forest was a good idea. Alright, whatever. Let's get an... I guess it doesn't matter because I'm going to fetch an island with the World Wagon. So they're chumping here. I'm going to not deal an extra point of damage here. I really hope they don't have Spectacular Pile-Up. That's the only thing. Like, why else would they play Hull Drifter, right? Can I win through a Spectacular Pile-Up? Alright, I'm going to pass. This is a little bit on the conservative side, but it's just like kind of odd that they played the Hull Drifter. So, you know, leaving up Broken Wings and a loot on the Kenai Buccaneer still seems reasonable here. Oh my gosh! How did I call that? That's ridiculous, actually. Wow. Okay. Holy... You know, sometimes you just have a feeling. You know what I mean? You feel it in your fingers. You feel it in your toes. They have 4 cards. Zahur. What is this? Ward? No, it doesn't have any ward. Huh. Yeah, let's just play everything. We might still lose this game, but I'm still happy that we were able to detect the Spectacular Pile-Up. So still happy with that. 5 cards in hand for the opponent. Zahur. Mutant Surveyor. Okay, bunch of filler level creatures. I mean, you have to have a removal spell, right? No? Wow. Okay, well, I don't want to deck myself, so I gotta be careful here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do it for 6. And that lets me keep up Broken Wings. Okay, that was good. Granted, there's nothing really I care to Broken Wings. They do have the Mutant Surveyor, which is kind of annoying. I'm at 12. Alright. I'm going to play the Engineer. It's a nice evasive creature. And then I can just chump block with the Molt Tender here. Molt Tender's done good work. And we have plenty of mana. So hopefully the cards that we drew are going to be enough here for us to come back. They clearly didn't have a removal spell because they didn't kill my Merfolk. I kind of want to play out the Strategist last and have them try to grind through everything else that I have. Did I use all of my bounce-offs? I did. Okay, so what other... I think I might be out of interaction here, other than this Broken Wings. And they have to be careful too, right? Like, I can hit them back for a lot. Like, if they attack... This is like a good blocker against my board. Okay. Oh, it untaps. Never mind, never mind. This is just fine, however you slice it. Two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Yeah, I think, yeah, well, I'm gonna play it slow. Keep up the broken wings, you know, just... Oh yeah, this is great because I can block with Afterburner Expert and then exhaust and then bring it back and start and still just put pressure in the skies. So I actually like this play a good amount with broken wings available. Flood the engine. That's annoying. Do your worst, friend. That's right. So do I even care about this? Oh, Spike Shell Harrier, okay. Good stuff. Oh, I forgot about that card. I kind of want to wait till I have like a million things in play, though. So let's play this. And let's play this. And then I'm going to keep up Broken Wings. Attack for 3 in the air. And that should be lethal next turn. I have so much mana. Did I have lethal this turn? I actually should have done the math. 3, 4, 5 plus 4 is 9, 12. No, I was 1 damage short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. Oh, wait. No, I had lethal. I'm stupid. Oh my gosh. I just didn't think I had enough. But I forgot. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, it's 7. 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 3. Because I have to cast it. So 1, 2, 3, 7. 7 plus 3. So I could have done 7 extra points of damage and put them to 2. Yeah, no, this is fine. 1 card left, Scar. 1 card left. What you got? I'm at 9. I think it's going to be hard for them to be able to come back from... or beat the Seat of Arma, but we'll see. Oh, it's a land? Okay, then it's over. Overrun for the win. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Let's just see if I'm missing anything. Engines, level 2, graveyard, nothing. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Yep. I mean, I didn't even need the Seat of Arm, I guess. Oh my gosh! I mean, honestly, we literally won this game because I played around a sweeper. I have played around that sweeper a lot. It's just, like, playing the Hole Drifter that turn made no sense when my board was so overwhelming with the Lumbering World Wagon and you had so many cards. Like, it was like, it didn't make sense. Like, they would play another creature or a removal spell there if they can with all those cards in hand. I just found it hard to believe that the only thing that they could play on that turn was the Hull Drifter with that World Wagon in play. All right, 2 lands on the draw I'm keeping. I got the World Wagon, the Pothole Mole. Let's just hope they're playing a slow deck. Wild Roads. Okay, we drew the land right away. Uh-oh, red, green. Give me an island. Give me an island. Uh-oh. District mask. Oh, come on. District mascot for my world wagon? That's not cool. Oh, that's gross. All right. So we are not playing the world wagon then. Let's play the Afterburner Expert. I will block. If they kill it, though, it gets interesting. But the thing is, yeah, okay, so... Like, remember when I was like, I hope they don't have a fast start, and they literally had one of the fastest starts you can imagine? Like, with racing and pumping, this is absurd. Okay, okay. We need to hit a land off this pothole mole. Island would be great, please. Oh, there it is. We're gonna reset that doggo. Hazard of the Dunes. Okay, we can play the world wagon. We can play the world wagon here. Oh, I can't crew it though. So then I just take, well, I take 4, but I guess I don't take infinite. Or do I just want to stabilize here with Hazard of the Dunes plus my own Molt Tender? That's probably better. Four cards in hand for the opponent. I kind of have to block Hazard of the Dunes if they attack me. If they have a removal spell, then we are in trouble. We are definitely in trouble. 3 cards in hand now. Do I get an island or a mountain off the world wagon? Probably a mountain. Okay, I am okay with this trade. I want to keep my life total high. No doggo. What do they have? Oh, Beast Rider Vanguard. Beast Rider Vanguard. I see. Okay, well, let's play this. Let's get the mountain, just in case. I don't really see a reason to cast Broadside Barrage. So I'm going to play Skystreak Engineer here. Don't really need to mill myself anymore. And we will relax. I don't want to do any weird trades here. They get a card, but look at this. Like, I added so much to my board. This is far too early to just, like, take a turn off to activate Beast Rider Vanguard. It just sets you so far behind on tempo. But I guess they just didn't have anything else to play outside of the mascot, maybe? End Rider, Spike Spitter, sure. 4 cards in hand. They can go mascot plus Spike Spitter. The problem is my creatures don't have much power, so I'm not very good at crewing the world wagon. No! Alright, whatever. I will say this, look, like, I still got my value. This was still a 2-for-1. This was still a 2-for-1. District mascot, sure. What the heck? Yeah, that's... seems like a very odd block there. I'm going to just play the Skystreak Engineer and pass, keeping up Broadside Barrage, and land in my hand to loot away. And then I can still exhaust the Skystreak Engineer here on defense. So this is looking pretty good. I wouldn't be shocked if they just go with the Spike Spitter, and if they do that, I will use the Barrage on the Spike Spitter, just so that I can get in with my Skystreak Engineer. Yep. Amonkhet Raceway, what did you do? Gives a thing haste. This is a better use of my mana, so I'm going to do this first, I think. Oh, I forgot I had Afterburner Expert in my graveyard. Like, full stop. How did I get this in there? Did I play it? I think I played it and they killed it. I literally just forgot I had that at my... Wow. Okay. Let's kill the reach creature here so we can get in the skies. One card in hand. We do not know what it is. If it's a combat trick or a removal spell, I'm sure they'll use it. Like a run... Maybe they have a run through or something. I don't know. Maybe they kill my engineer. All right, we discard the island. Now, I don't have any other looting effects, so I can just run this land out immediately. And if they want to good game me, you want to concede? You good gamed. They good game though. They good game though. All the value in the world. Dynamite Diver. That is not going to get it done. We can pump this end of turn. And then... Yeah, this is not a card you want to main deck in general. Oh, they do get to kill my Mindspring Merfolk. That's pretty cool. Okay. Good beats. I mean, this is... just not enough, though. I don't think I have any recursion, so... They're at 13 life. We are sending in the clowns. That was a really good turn, though. That was a really good turn. They should concede, though. They said good game. I mean, come on. Ooh. That's a good one. Sure. Okay. That is also fine. I have a exhaust creature in play. I mean, this is the problem with Afterburner Expert. Like, you just... if you can't exile it, it's just such a big problem. Yep. That block works. Alright, they're at 9. Great top deck from us. Not that we really needed it, but... Alright. You get muted. You get the mute. Alrighty, let's attack. Should I have attack with the Moltender? I really should do more math. Like, this gets in for 6, so they're already effectively at 3. They have to block both of these? I don't know. Red-green doesn't really have spectacular pile-up type cards, so we're good. And, okay. Yeah, Pothole Mole. I didn't do it, but that's another cool interaction. If I can Pothole Mole the Afterburner Expert, that is sweet. All right. Well, I told you. I liked my deck. I liked my deck. We were 0-2, right? We started out 0-2. We're, what, 4-2? We're 4-2. Okay. Clawing back. Alrighty, 4-2 opponent on the play. I have a turn 1 Moltender. If they kill this, my dreams and hopes die with it. But I will keep this because I have Moltender, Broadside Barrage, and the Spikeshell Harrier. So, on the draw, but still should be okay if they don't kill this. Also, I have 6 blue sources in my deck. Oh, I drew blue source right away. Never mind. Black-red is going to have a lot of ways to kill the Moltender. All right, so Rakdos, start your engine stack. Now, my hand, I am a little bit flooded, but the nice thing... Wow, they didn't want Burnout Bastronaut. Interesting. This card's amazing. So they are on the market for lands. Did they mulligan? 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, they did. Okay, so they had a better Start Your Engines card, I suppose? Oh no, not the stock up. Look, it's random. I can't let that. And then we draw the land. Why? Why, deck? I'm gonna mill again. Okay, we hit a... Okay. The reason why is it's just I want to make sure that I can get a land with the Pothole Mole. And we got a land, sure. So this can block the Surveyor unless they kill the Mole. But if they kill the Mole, it's not a big deal. Yep, that's an exchange I'm obviously happy with. Momentum Breaker. Okay, Mole Tender down. Mindspring Merfolk. Alright, we'll play it out. Should I let them get to maximum speed? I don't... Sure. It's a 1-3. Like, I don't really want to use Broadside Barrage on that. I'll bounce it. Like, I don't mind bouncing it. And clearly they were looking for lands. This gives them mana, so I kind of do want to answer that. Alright, sure. Alright, we'll discard this. Play this. Attack. I don't think I need to play the Spike Shell Harrier just yet. I have a reach creature here now. So if they want to kill this, so be it. I'd rather Spike Shell Harrier, for example, like a 4-mana creature, right? If they play a 4-drop here. Crash and Burn, okay. I mean, this is fine too. Alright, well now we're just gonna get feisty. Beat down. They didn't want me to draw a bunch of cards, which is totally understandable. I don't think I'm supposed to draw cards there anyways. So let's just do this and beat down. The thing is, this doesn't actually attack through Pactol Terror. So I'd rather just get them really low and force them to have a removal spell for Hazard of the Dunes. Right? And if they do, then sure. But like now they have to keep that back. I found Afterburner Expert. They have to double block here. My 7/7, which is fine. They're at 2. And then we play... Did I play a land this turn? I don't think I did. Do I have a land in my graveyard? I do. Yeah, this is better. I just put so many creatures in play this way. Pothole Mole, mill, get back a forest, play Scurryfoot, and then just pass. Like, they can play a creature and gain 4 life, I guess, and go to 6. But then they block this, and if they block the Harrier, they take 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 off of my token. Right? This is assuming that they play the Wreckage Wickerfolk. So now it makes sense that they got rid of the Bastronaut. Bastronaut's normally very good, but they're in the market for lands. All right. Another victory. Just overpowering our opponent, and we have broken the double digits. We have broken the double digits. That is a good feeling. I don't feel like a scrub. At least for the next 10 minutes. We'll see. 0-2 to 5-0. Can we pull off the reverse sweep? All right. Opponent on the play. Hey, we got 2 drops, 3 drops. I would like to go first, though. Like, it turns out going first is, like, pretty good in this format. That's what I found. Gilded Goda. I guess we play Sita Varma. Gibrik. If they have something to do with this treasure, like, it seems like they do. That's ridiculous. They have a Lightning Strike. Like, that is a good curve on the play. I'm gonna say. That's a above average curve. Alrighty, well, let's play a Pothole Mole. Alright, we hit a land. I can't be too sad about that. Actually, my deck, what's funny is I need more green early, but my deck actually wants more blue. I had like double blue cards, so 2 greens obviously more than enough. And obviously I block. Boom goes the Scholar. Boom Scholar. Sabotage Strategist is not bad here. Alright. It costs 4 mana. Like, it obviously they can have a removal spell. They already use a Lightning Strike. Snap block. Snap! Snap! I don't care. Whatever, bro. Snap block. Alright, they have 2 cards in hand. Well, I don't want to bounce the Fang Guardian. Yeah. A very beautiful curve from the opponent. I'm trying my best to stabilize. Happy enough to block this and loot. This certainly feels like a matchup where Broken Wings is not very good. So I'm just going to pitch that. Because I like all my other cards. Like, I want to be able to go Spike Shell Harrier and keep up Bounce Off. And the extra lands also seems good. Venom Sac Legak. Ugh, that card's annoying. Broadside Barrage. Well, we're not going to do that anytime soon. I'm going to bounce the Legak. Because the other creatures can't attack me. This thing is really expensive to exhaust. Although now, yeah, that's obviously a great combo. Migrating Ketrodon is also a great card. I'm going to play that. They're going to need a crash and burn or something to be able to... Here's the thing. Like, now the board is officially mucked up, right? It's tough. They have a great deck. Absolutely. It's a crazy attack, if I've ever seen one. Granted, I don't really have a good attack either. Alright, just play a bunch of things, keep up Bounce Off, and at least we have a flyer to get some damage in, and we have this Bounce Off. Red Source would be really nice, World Wagon would be nice, you know, some kind of good card draw effect would be nice. What does this do? Okay, sure. Wow, they have so much stuff. Everything gets trampled, that's not a big deal. There is the World Wagon. Wow, I did not actually expect to draw it. Let's get a mountain. And I will pass. Because their board is obnoxiously large. That's the thing, my Afterburner Expert can just block. So, hopefully they hit a... I mean, they played a lot of good stuff. Let's see what they do. Okay. Well, I will make the obvious blocks here. Six, where do you go? Here, probably. This becomes a 5/5, which is fine. Let's block a 3/3. Let's block this. And let's block Pagoda. Sure. Okay. I'm at 9? Okay. Road Rage, I see. Let's save it. And then now we get to gain a bunch of life. Granted, I don't think I can attack with the World Wagon here. Not yet. I'm at 13. They have Yeah, I can't attack with the World Wagon yet. Well, no. Let's chill for a turn. I can attack like next turn maybe. Although they do have the Lagak, which is kind of annoying. Oh, they're gonna attack with the Lagak? Sure, I'll take 2. What the hell are you doing? You know what? I'm actually more... I would rather lose my vehicle, I think. Goda. 1 card in hand? Goodness. I can play around +4/+4 and trample, I guess. Kill all the Godas. Oh no, this can block something bigger, actually. This can block here. Okay. Okay, these are just like kind of desperation attacks, I guess. Let's play stock up. Let's take 2 creatures. Oh, I forgot I have an Afterburner Expert in my graveyard, too. Wait, did I have lethal? They have 1 card, though. I'm gonna just play it, like, a little bit safe. There's just no reason to just, like, somehow die out of nowhere. Alright. Alright. And we are now in position, friends. The ultimate comeback. The ultimate comeback. Remember what I said after I was 0-2? I feel like we can still win it all. Here we go. 0-2 to 6-2. All right. Let's win this die roll. Let's get a good hand. Okay, we won the die roll and we have a solid hand. Turn 1 Mindspring Merfolk. It's good in the late game, but whatever. It's still a 1-drop. If they kill it, they kill it. I won't necessarily lose sleep over it. Oh, he drew the Mountain too? Okay. Seat of Varma, turn 2, Keen-Eye Buccaneer. Now, just we'll see if this Broken Wings ends up actually being good here. Green-White. Greenbelt Guardian is the play for my opponent. And we drew Pothole Mole. Okay. Let's attack for 2. And let's play the Mole. Hit the land. Oh, good. We're not drawing those 3 lands. That's perfect. Air Response Unit. Okay. So there is a target for the Broken Wings here. Do I want to use it? Yeah, let's just get aggressive here, right? Oh, wow. Okay, in which case, I'll just play Keen-Eye Buccaneer. Just play more creatures. Like, I have 2 creatures that they have to kill, right? My 1-drop and my 2-drop. And next turn, everything is a 4/4 when I attack, because I have Seat of Varma. So, that puts them in a really, really tough spot. Veteran Beast Rider, okay, sure. That's a good one. 1 white mana, not much you can do for 1 white, but they can crew the Air Response Unit. Oh, what the hell? What does this do? Okay. I can block here. What the hell? What it? Is my opponent just giving me this game? What is happening? What is happening? So that becomes a 4/4. I think I'm just gonna kill it here. Yep. Okay, there you go! You know, I thought that was gonna be a little more hard fought. But my opponent jump attacked and played probably one of the worst commons in the set. What is that? That Light Shield Enhancements? That is an F. So do not put that in your deck. But man, what a climb. We are now at rank 60. What a good run. We started out 0-2. We got milled out in the first game. And the second one was a really hard-fought game against a very good player. We played against a ranked 10 player. They drained me out. I gained some life. And then they top decked the 5-mana haste creature off the top. But outside of that, this deck played out amazingly. Right? This deck played out amazingly. We just had so many good cards. Sita Varma, Mindspring Merfolk, and Lumbering Worldwagon are all bombs. The Mindspring Merfolk doesn't look like it, but if you exhaust this for like 3 or 4 cards, it's just game over. You're just up so many cards. Not to mention double Molt Tender for a bunch of mana. Pothole Mole also just making sure we continue to hit our land drops. The Barrage was good as an extra interactive spell. And then we had just enough interaction here to not get bothered. Bounce Off being very, very effective at times. But again, not the type of card that you want like 4 copies of in your deck, just because there are certain matchups where your opponent plays like a grindy deck with a lot of come into play abilities, and then all of a sudden the Bounce Off isn't as good. Very, very happy with my Ketrodons. This is just the ultimate stabilization tool. If you play against a Gruul deck and you slam a Ketrodon, they're just like, okay, I lose. Because that's literally what happened when we played against a Gruul opponent. They had a great start, Goda into creature, into Lightning Strike your creature, and then all of a sudden, I played a couple of things that got in the way, and they just couldn't do anything. That's kind of the reason why I don't love Gruul as much. You just need, if you play removal, you need the crash and burns, you need to find some ways to kill the big things, but look at this, 4/1 drops, 3/2 drops, some interaction. Everything was gas. Oh, I forgot I had Afterburner Expert in this deck as well. I really need to draft other things. I do. But this archetype keeps winning. What can I do? I want to get a high rank. Let me know in the comments. Look, part of when I started this content was road to rank 1, which means I want to get close to rank 1, and I want to play the strategy that gives me the best chances to do so. And when I get a 3rd pick Sita Varma, like, you know what I mean? If I get this 3rd pick, what am I supposed to do? Yes, I have a heavy preference to green. I don't have to be blue. I was actually looking to possibly be red. I took that Road Rage. You know, I'm also open to being black and, you know, other things. But this is just the strategy that works. And this is the strategy that a lot of people, especially the top ranked players, are going to be going for, at least until it stabilizes and less people draft green. And if that's the case, like, I really want to draft the artifact deck, but right now we're still in that discovery phase. Right? This is still week 1. We're still in the discovery phase where in a lot of the drafts I'm in right now, people are taking the artifact deck. People are taking the cycling deck. So you don't see those. But I guarantee you, week 2, week 3, when everybody realizes that green is just where it's at and where you need to be, and everybody overdrafts green, then all of a sudden, you're going to see a 7th pick Mako, right? You're going to see some late Guidelight Pathfinders. And when that's the case, yes, then you can move into the artifact deck. Then you can move into some of the other archetypes because people are not drafting those archetypes. But week one, I'm telling you, if you're watching this, just spam the green decks. Spam the green decks and you will have a lot of success. I promise you. Blue-green and green-black in particular are extremely strong. And there you go. Another trophy. I called it. I was 0-2. And we ran it back and won 7 in a row. The ultimate comeback. Really, really great deck and played out super, super smoothly. And oftentimes that'll happen when you have a deck that really looks to make sure that you can curve out and play things early. And really happy with that broadside broad splash as well, given the mana fixing that we had. Feels good, man. I thought this was going to be a disappointing like 0-3, 1-3 finish with what I thought was a pretty solid deck, but I'm really glad that we were able to come back. And this is back-to-back trophies, by the way, where we came back. I think we were 2-2 with the Golgari deck from the other day. This one certainly had more power than the other deck, and being able to run it back feels great, great, great. All right. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, as I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for more daily videos just like this. If you've enjoyed this content and wanted to support the channel in another way, my Patreon is the best way to do so. That is patreon.com/paulcheon. Additionally, check out TCGplayer.com for all your TCG singles and sealed product needs. Whether you need some booster packs or some singles to round out your constructed deck, make sure you check out TCGplayer.com. Click that affiliate link in the description below before you make any purchases. Last but certainly not least, check out HeavyPlay.com. If you want to go to a local game store, play with your friends, and just have all the swag, right? You want to make sure you have the best deck boxes, playmats, sleeves, dice boxes, all that good stuff ready to go. Go to heavyplay.com/paulcheon for 10% off your first order. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.